Alright, we're in it to win it. Quick things. First of all, it's really easy. It's super easy, okay? You just gotta have the right things in your house, and it's super easy. Like, I'm cutting up something that I got from work. This is the stalk to kale, alright? Like, we were just gonna throw it out. I'm like, man, I'll fucking have that. And I'm just going to chop it up here. I'm going to chop it up like a champion, and it's going to be ready for me whenever I want it to throw in a salad, to throw in a pasta, to throw in a stir fry. I'm going to throw it in my smoothie that I'm just about to make right now. Alright? Be resourceful, you know? Things are a lot easier. People don't like green things. I'm talking to this one guy at work today who ended up saying to me later on during the day that he is taking green supplements in the morning, like a green drink. And I showed him my green drink at some point, and he was like, oh, that is everything that I don't want, you know? I'm like, dude, this is everything that my body needs and that your body needs. He's like, oh, this is, that's not what I want, you know what I mean? And yet he's taking green drinks. And I told him to try it. He loved it. It tasted great. You know, just, people have this phobia, this stigmatism towards green vegetables. You know, it's like not cool to eat or something like that. Well, I'm making the shit cool to eat. Shit's dope, you know what I mean? Shit is awesome to eat, feel like $1,000,000. You know what's not cool? Getting gout. I tell you what's not cool, getting cancer and diabetes and being lethargic and having arthritis and Crohn's disease and Alzheimer's. That shit's not cool. Eating some green vegetables has to be one of the coolest fucking things I know. Drinking water. My good friend Wendy, my girl, told me she goes to work, tells this other girl to drink more water. Wendy's drinking water, and this other girl's like, what are you doing? Drinking water? Like, it's fucking weird to drink water. You gotta be fucking crazy not to be trying to drink as much water as you can in one day. You are made of water. Drink more water, alright? I guess the purpose of this video is just to rant a little bit and just to go through another smoothie and just to go over some small things like preparation and how important it is for your health and fitness adventure and to actually stay on it and actually do it, right? So I'm just going to grab a whole bunch of things really quick that I'm going to throw in my smoothie, and we're going to get on it. Going to get a whole bunch of stuff here. I got some berries, I got some of this, I got some of that. Berries, what do I got here? What do I want to throw in here? I got a pear I could use. What do I want to use here? Coconut oil. So easy to make a smoothie. Like, holy shit. Can't believe how fucking easy it is. I'm going to throw in some pumpkin that I have just because I fucking have it. I'm going to put it in there. Alright, we're going to put on here some random stuff back here. And you know, my fridge is just full of just Tupperware. Tupperware with, you know, with cut up green stuff in it. You know what I mean? Just take the time when you go grocery shopping to come home and cut up a whole bunch of vegetables. Easy peasy. You're loving it. It's good times, right? I love doing it. I love coming home. Then again, I'm a cook. Not everyone's a cook. But then again, I notice that people are just afraid of cooking because they're not really aware of how to do it, and they get kind of distracted. They'd rather just be more comfortable and eat out somewhere, right? Well, let's get over that shit. Let's get over that together and start making some shit. I'm going to put so much green shit in this smoothie, it's going to be ridiculous. I don't know if this is good. I guess it's just kind of wet a little bit. Doesn't smell bad. Alright, I got a whole bunch of alfalfa sprouts here. Now, these are very, very powerful, so I'm not going to put so much in. I got a whole bunch of, I don't even know what this is, parsley and kale, whole bunch of green stuff here. I'm going to throw a whole bunch of that in. And, oh yeah, I'm going to throw in a whole bunch of this kale stock. That's a whole bunch of green stuff there. That's, I'm pretty happy with that amount. Maybe even some more, because my smoothies have been tasting so good that I've noticed I could probably throw in some more green stuff, and pretty much that was the main reason the past little bit that I've been making smoothies, is to up my green intake. It just seems like an all-around awesome idea, right? So again, here's my blueberries that I really like, organic blueberries, frozen. I think it's an awesome idea to have them frozen. Something's itching me. Alright, so I got my blueberries here. I'm gonna toss in a whole bunch of those. I got my organic raspberries. Okay, same one, same brand. Organic there. Cool stuff. I got my coconut oil here. Oh yeah, I got some stuff up here. I got my honey, bee pollen, which I haven't talked about yet, and the cacao beans. You guys gotta get some cacao beans. If you guys don't have cacao beans, get some. Alright? Wicked awesome, good for you. I'm gonna go through maybe a video and list all the good things that are in these. You know, sometimes when I go over information, you know, it's one thing to realize that things are good for you, and then it's another thing to be like, oh, okay, these are all the reasons why it's good for you. And sometimes just knowing that it's really good for me is good enough for me. You know what I mean? Like, the science of it is really cool, and I'm definitely into that, and I definitely want to learn it. But you know, for the most part, you know, a lot of people don't have to try and wrap their head around that. And sometimes I don't even like to either. I just know that it's freaking wicked awesome good for me, and that's cool enough for me, you know. I got honey in here. I'm gonna throw in some honey, and I'm not even throwing the honey in because for the sweetness. I'm throwing in the honey for its nutritional content and what it can give me. I have this pumpkin here, which I'm throwing in, you know, not because I like it, you know. I'm throwing it in because I won't be able to taste it in my smoothie, and I know that it has some properties that are good for my body. It's a dark orange vegetable, or whatever the fuck pumpkin is. You know, it's dark orange. It definitely has some carotenoids, or you know, it's definitely something good for me in the dark orange, right? Anything from Mother Nature, you want to be getting as much of that as possible. Another cool thing that I'm really trying to promote is just grabbing glass jars. Anything. Like after I'm done with this coconut oil, bam, that's an awesome big glass jar I can fill with smoothies. If I can drink, you know, something like that a day, that was pretty big. Like usually right now I'm drinking something about that size, maybe like a little bit bigger of smoothie, and that is cool with me. I feel that is that's a lot to be drinking. That's really giving your body what it needs. But yeah, like if you can just go out and buy some sauces, or you can buy mason jars. Those are usually only in season though. But I'm getting a good collection of glass jars. I got this one from the bee pollen. That's why it's in the bag here. This one I got one from a Classico. You know, just from like Alfredo sauce or whatever. I think that one was from Alfredo sauce right there. Okay. Alright, sorry. I just want to grab some water. I'm going to throw some protein in there, and bam, like that's my shake. Like, it can't get any easier, and it tastes awesome. And I can't express it enough. Like, people don't want to be eating vegetables, like, for whatever reason. They don't think it's cool. You know what I mean? It's just not the hip thing to do to eat green vegetables. You know what I mean? I can't fucking express to you guys how good this is for your body. It's absolutely amazing. And you know, like I said, I hate to tell people you know, not to do things. You know, don't eat processed foods, don't do this. You know, if you want to eat that stuff, at least be educated on what you're eating, and that is my main goal. You know, because I think that, you know, people can make their own decisions. You know what I mean? But at least they have the knowledge of what they're putting in. You know, I just read about aspartame, and at one point in time, aspartame was defined by the Pentagon as a biochemical warfare agent. That shit's hardcore. You know what I mean? I bet you, you know, most people don't know that. Most people don't know the dangers of these artificial sweeteners and whatnot. But, you know, like I said before, green vegetables aren't cool. Eating vegetables aren't tasty. No one likes kale, you know what I mean? You cut the kale up into fine little pieces, and then you add it into things. You don't even taste it, you know? People are, I was talking to my boss about eating kale, and I can only imagine the way that he tried to eat kale with, you know, having it in a salad with like big clumps of kale. Of course that's going to taste gross, you know what I mean? A lot of people don't like vegetables because they bite into a big pepper in it, and yeah, like, it doesn't really taste that good. I'm not saying that I love vegetables, you know, but I'm saying that I really need to get them in my body, and I will do whatever I can to do that. So, like I said, you know, vegetables might not be the coolest thing to you, but guess what is even really not cooler? dying when you're 45 because you have some type of illness or medical condition because of your poor dietary habits and lifestyle choices, when really you could do a lot of those things that you want to do, eat out, you could drink alcohol, whatever the case may be. It's not necessarily the bad things that we're putting inside of our body. Rather, it's just the lack of good things. Positive mind, being one of those good things. Mind, mindsets, nutrition, things like this. Just get those good things into you, and I can personally guarantee you that your chances of getting, all these conditions that so many of us have is greatly reduced. You can greatly reduce your chance of getting these horrible diseases by doing things like this. This tastes great. I am on this, and I wish for all of you guys to be on it too. I just feel it's so powerful. Bam. What's up? No plug? No plug? Where's the plug at? Oh, there it is. Woo! Smoothie makes itself, Damn. I'm gonna throw in like some more green stuff just because I feel that it could. More green. It's all about the green stuff. Mixing smoothies. Mixing smoothies. What I'm talking about. All right, let's taste this. Damn, I got my glass jars. Bam! Bam! Okay? Can't beat that. That's all I gotta say on that. More water, more smoothies, more positive thoughts, less stress, less artificial foods that are fucking your body up. Sure, have them if you want to. At least be educated on it. At least bring as much good into your body as you can. Don't limit yourself from things of the world. Experience as much stuff as you possibly can. Don't get me wrong. This is absolutely crucial, though, if you do want to explore and experience the many things in this world that happen to be manufactured and processed and altered and genetically modified and all those types of nasty stuff. Smoothies, water, get on it. Peace.